Hello, my dear viewers and all my dear students who are watching this video. This is Deepak Jain here in English Mania, and today in the one-on-one session, I am here in conversation with Mr. Hardik Pandey, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Mr. Hardik Pandey, in this session, I'm going to ask you any question from anywhere because we have spent much time here in English Mania, right?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So, my first question is, first I want that you to please begin with your introduction.
Okay, hello everybody. My name is Hardik Pandey and I live in Mathura at Pushpanjali. Now, at these days, now I am pursuing in 11th class with PCM, and in extra I have a CS, and I want to become a software engineer in my life, and that's all about myself.
Okay, so you want to become a software engineer.
Yes, sir.
So, why did you choose to be a software engineer only?
Because there is a scope in software engineer, because in government jobs there is not so much scope in future. That's
How can you say that there is no scope in the government jobs?
because sir, slowly the almost all the government jobs are decreasing.
Okay, so I mean, who is responsible for that? On what basis did you say that?
Mainly the government is
Responsible.
responsible for this, that government is decreasing all the jobs, like now the government
Is there any insecurity that you are feeling about the government jobs?
no, there is no insecurity, but there is no hope that I will be a government
Employee.
employee in my future.
So
That's
is
why.
is it the fault of the government, or is it your fault maybe because you are not able to prepare yourself to that extent that you can get the government job?
No, sir. Before when I think that I will be a software engineer, I was thinking that I will be a Air Force. I will be in Air Force.
Okay.
But now Air Force is only for 4 years. So what I will do in 4 years? That's why I changed.
But why don't you think, I mean, extraordinary, and there is, 5% quota is also there after you join the Air Force. So you can also come in the category of those 25% who will be permanent in the Air Force.
But now, sir, it means when I will give my Air Force test after 2 years, so there will be a lots of chances that I will be get a permanent job in Air Force. That's why, sir.
Okay, so you are looking for something which is permanent.
Yes, sir.
But what is the guarantee of this, permanent job in the private sector? And because obviously, just for this, permanent job, people love to join the government sector.
But I was choosing software engineering. That's why we can. When I will be a software engineer, so I can open my business. I can run my business.
What kind of a business are you planning to run?
Related to software engineering?
Okay, so what would you be doing? I mean, what task would you be performing?
Right now, I am doing my studying related to my subjects.
You're doing CS.
Yes, sir.
Right, and what all did you learn in your CS?
Right now, first chapter is going on.
Okay, so after going through this, learning
Yes,
of CS, what changes are you gonna get in yourself?
Means, sir, I will get a great knowledge in computer.
Okay.
So that's all.
Okay, fine. And after this, what would be your next step, or what would be your future planning?
My future planning is that I want to become a successful businessman.
Okay, and could you please let me know that what are the prerequisites of being a successful businessman?
We should self-motivate, and we should have a great
You
desire.
say we should motivate ourselves.
Yes, sir, we should motivate ourselves, and we should have a desire. So after that, we will be a successful businessman.
So just desire only is enough.
No, we should also need a smart work.
Okay, what kind of a smart work are you going to do in
Like-
near future?
Not hard work is compulsory for my successful future. Also, smart work is necessary. So, like learning all things in a small bit time, learning all things in a small time
Yes.
is not compulsory, because when we do a hard work, so we can only learn anything for a small time. But when we do a smarter work, so we can learn anything for a longer time. So that means smart work.
Do you have any experience of any work or something like that as of now?
No, right
Who
now.
who motivated you to be a software engineer?
Right now, nobody motivated me.
Okay, so how did this idea strike your mind?
Because I was here that
I heard
I
that.
had that
I heard.
I heard that software engineer is a good scope for future
So how did you hear? I mean, who told you this?
on the internet.
Internet.
Yes.
So do you trust the internet too much?
Because sir, this software engineering is real, not joke, and related to these jobs, the
Hmm.
videos are correct.
Could you please tell me that what are the qualities of a software engineer?
He should have good
He
developer.
should be,
He
right?
should be, yes sir. He should be a good developer,
Hmm.
and he should be a creative.
He should be creative.
Yes sir.
Okay. So do you think that you are creative?
Sir, right now I don't know about it.
Okay. Did you do something creative in your life?
I will be, sir.
You will do.
Yes sir.
Okay. After being the software engineer, will you do?
No, before software engineer.
Okay. What are your hobbies?
My hobbies are playing cricket, reading books.
Where do you play cricket?
I play cricket in a Jai Gurudev field, which is
Okay.
very
And
large.
where exactly do you live?
I live in MS Puram near Pushpanjali.
Okay. And basically, where had you been from?
I am from Barsana. Near.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So why did you shift?
Because the society in Barsana is not so good. Every bit child.
What are the differences between Barsana and this Pushpanjali, where you are residing right now?
Sir, in Barsana there was not enough coachings for my desire, so for my future, better future.
Okay.
And but when I came in Mathura, so there are lots of tuitions and also good facilities for me.
Okay, now my question to you is that when you joined English Mania, so on what basis did you join this institute?
Because sir, I am learning in CBSE, and I don't at that time when I was joining English Mania, so I don't know about any
I
English
don't
language.
know or I didn't know.
I didn't know about any English language. So
Okay.
after joining, I can speak English and I can learn English easily, and I can read any book in English.
Now, after joining English Mania, what are the changes that you got in your personality?
Sir, I can speak English,
And before joining the institute, what was your condition?
I was unable to speak English
What was the reason then at that time?
because sir, I don't know about English, that how to use tenses and like this.
Okay, so that basic knowledge wasn't there.
Yes, sir.
But you did your learning or education from the CBSE, right? So now let me know the reason that even after doing that, so much of a study from the CBSE school, why the hell, so many people are there, and why the hell are they not able to talk in English? Whereas the base is English, right? Otherwise, UP board is already there.
Because sir, in CBSE schools, that's only for naming that these are CBSE schools, but
Okay.
there is no English language used to
So
speak.
let's say there is a new generation, right? Or there are so many guardians. So let's say when they admit their kids in the CBSE board, so I mean, can you assure their parents that no, your kids in these schools, your kids will be very good or awesome in English like this?
But sir, in Delhi, the society is changing in schools. Living another states, Delhi is a very developed state in our India.
No, I'm talking of Mathura. I mean, in Mathura city, can you see the level
Only sir, some schools are there where English language is
being used?
being used.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, only in some schools.
Yes, sir.
So I mean, in the category of good schools,
Yes, sir.
which schools or what are those schools? I mean, can you name?
So like Shriji Baba.
Is there?
Yes, sir.
So one can confide in Shri Baba, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And where did you do your 12th class from?
I am from Ramanlal Shorawala Public School
Okay, so where is it located?
at Mauli Road.
Okay, so you did your 12th class from there,
Yes, sir.
and high school
I did
from
that
Ramanlal
school.
Shorawala.
Yes, sir.
Now please let me know something about the college. How was your experience? How was the staff? Or what all facilities were there, please?
Sir, in Ramanlal Shorawala, only the manufacture.
Infrastructure.
Yes, sir. Infrastructure. Something yes, sir.
Hmm.
Is good.
Okay.
But the teachers are not so good. Means only few teachers are
What's
there.
wrong is there about teachers?
Because sir, only few teachers are there which speaks
Who?
which speaks in
Who?
English. Like sir,
Not which, say who.
who speaks in English.
Okay. So
Only
only a
few
few
are
teachers
there.
are
Yes,
there
sir.
who speak in English.
Yes, sir.
So why do you want to gauge their ability on the basis of English is spoken only? I mean, they may be very good or experts in their own
No
subjects.
sir, they are not experts. Yeah, but sir, they are able to speak English with students.
Okay. So if they were not good or experts, did you make a complaint to the principal? Did you go to complain?
No, sir.
Did you share the feedback?
No sir.
Why didn't you?
Sir, I think it is
Why would
wasted.
you wear if such be the condition?
I didn't think about it.
You never thought of
Yes,
it
sir.
because maybe you yourself didn't want to learn and now you are criticizing them.
Maybe sir.
Obviously, because hardly there are kids who are sincere
Yes sir.
and most of the kids are reluctant to learn.
Yes sir.
Right? Sincerity is not there. I suppose so. Right? Had you been sincere, you would have gone to the principal's office and you must or you would have definitely made a complaint against them. Right?
Okay sir, I will.
Obviously, this is your mistake then, finally. Okay, and now let me know that that government schools are there, colleges are there, and the private schools and colleges are there. So, what are the differences between them? Please share your
Sir,
opinion.
Till now, I don't have any knowledge about universities and college differences
Hmm.
because I am sir in schools. That's
Okay.
I have no knowledge about it.
Which is your favorite game?
Sir, cricket I have favorite game.
Cricket is your favorite game,
Yes,
and
sir.
who is your favorite cricketer?
Sir, there are almost
Hmm.
players which are favorite in cricket.
No,
Because
simple question: who is your favorite cricketer?
okay sir, MS Dhoni.
MS Dhoni is your favorite cricketer.
Yes,
Just
sir.
tell me some certain qualities of Mr. MS Dhoni.
Because sir, he can change the match.
Okay.
And he also won our the World Cup match
Yes.
in 2011.
How old were you when India won the World Cup?
So I was 5 years old at
Okay,
the
so
time.
do you still remember those memories?
No sir, but till now the internet is there, so I can watch the video there.
Okay, you can see the repeat
Yes, sir.
telecast,
Yes,
right? Okay, and do you play cricket, right?
Yes, sir.
So why didn't you think of making your career in cricket?
Because sir, there is no scope in cricket because
Why?
every year
If you reach the international, why would there be no scope?
because sir, every year 15 to 20 crore children try to
So what? I mean, you can
get-
compete. Even you are going to be a software engineer. Don't the people try to be software engineer?
But sir,
Is there no competition
the competition is somehow less than cricket.
as compared
Yes,
to
sir.
cricket, right? But still, competition is there.
Yes sir.
Actually, the bigger the target is, the less the competition is. The lower the competition is, and the less the competition is, right?
Yes sir.
So why don't you make any big target?
Software engineering is also a big target in studying, so that's why sir. And I
Okay.
am not also a perfect player in cricket.
So the confidence is not there in you
Yes,
that you
sir.
can reach the international
Yes,
level.
sir. Yes,
This
sir.
is the reality, right?
Yes sir.
Okay, so why don't you speak the truth? Okay.
I only sir love cricket, but I am not a perfect player in cricket.
Right. Now please tell me, just talk about the benefits of watching TV.
Okay sir, television is benefits when we used to watch news
No,
channels.
not used to watch. When we watch.
News channels
Hmm.
and also for ladies they can watch their serial for
Hmm.
time pass
Hmm.
and also cartoons are necessary for children because they should watch.
Does this, television, my question is that, does this television help to just groom your personality and boost your confidence, something like that? Does it help you
Somehow, only
to
somehow.
make your career,
Only somehow.
in building the career?
Only somehow.
So how does it help? In what case, in what sense does it help?
So we should watch speeches on TV, on
Okay.
television, and we should watch
What kind of
motivational,
speeches are you talking
like
of?
motivational speeches.
Okay, I mean,
Most of the channels are there.
okay. But I mean, they don't show anything motivational speech or like that. So
Also,
what do you
there
see?
are there are some channels
Hmm.
and there are some stories which can motivate us.
Okay,
on
they are
from television.
motivational,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
And now, could you please talk about the benefits of YouTube?
In this generation, almost all children use YouTube for their education, and we can also get motivation from YouTube. We can get options for our career from YouTube. So most of
And let's talk about the disadvantages of TV, television, and the internet.
because the disadvantages of television are there. There are almost bad scene when we watch movies.
Vulgarity. The vulgarity is there, right?
Yes, sir.
That
Vulgarity is
you
there.
mean to say
When
that.
any children watch television and any
So
movie,
they can't watch with family.
yes, sir, we can't watch this family.
So do they feel embarrassed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but now generation is advancing or being advanced. So why do people feel embarrassed?
But sir,
And if it is so embarrassing, then why doesn't the censor board
but sir,
censor?
we can't watch like these scenes with our family members, like father.
Then why doesn't the censor board poke its nose? Why doesn't the censor board censor it?
Sir, it's depend on children.
It depends. No, I'm talking about the censor board. Why are the movies being passed by the censor board?
Sir, movies are also movies also made according to their ages.
Okay.
And in starting, when a movie is going to start, so director also means post a poster that this movie is only for like 15 to 30
Okay.
ages, like, so we should not watch these movies which are not made for
Okay.
us.
Okay. Now please just tell me about the compliments that you got in your life. Did you do something good in your life?
Sir, maybe I do.
Did
but
you get compliments
maybe I
from
do.
the teachers or maybe from father?
Yeah, sir.
So what kind of compliments did you get?
So before coming English Mania, I was also good in reading in English.
Okay.
So I was a faster reader in English in my class also. And whenever a teacher wants to read any lesson, so she and he stands up me, and
They used to make me
yes, sir, they
stand up.
used to makes me
Or
stand
simply you
up.
can say they used to ask me to read.
Okay, sir, they used to read me that you should read this chapter.
Okay,
so
because
that
your
a
reading
com-
was fast.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now let's talk about English Mania. I mean,
Yes, sir.
just talk about your experience and the learning procedure and how did it benefit you or how did it change your personality as of now?
Okay, so when I was joining English Mania, so I was thinking that here sir is not teaching, only television is going on, so how can I read and how
Okay,
can I
about
learn?
the digital learning,
Yes, sir,
right?
about the digital learning.
Okay.
Because when I was new in Mathura and I don't know
Yes.
about this television learning.
Or that new technology.
Yes, a new
Okay.
technology. But after spending some time, I was able to learn all the
Yes.
tenses, all the
So you
grammar.
mean to say sometimes it takes time
Yes, sir.
to understand
Yes, sir.
the other person.
Yes, sir. All
Right.
things sometimes
Okay.
takes time.
So one person should not lose patience, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what you learned.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I can see changes in you. So
Yes.
there is a proverb in English, all is well that ends well.
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay. Could you share some happiest moments of your life?
So one of the happiest moment in my life is that when I went to Uttarakhand, and it was a first trip in my life when I went to another state, and there was almost mountains and mountains.
There were mountains.
There were mountains and
Or you can
mountains.
say there was nothing but mountains.
Yes, sir, there was nothing but mountains, and the clouds were stuck in mountains.
Okay.
And that was a beautiful nature, beautiful sceneries was there, and also there was a lots of areas which was given for animals, like you can't
Animals?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Like you can't
And you
go
would
there.
only see
Yeah,
them?
Yes, sir.
Like
for seeing
zoo?
them. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Like zoo areas.
Fine.
So that was my happiest moment in my life.
Okay. Hardik, that was all. I mean, I asked you so many questions, but you tried your best to answer the questions.
Yes.
The flow and fluency is there at some places only. I mean,
Yes,
you
sir.
are just committing small negligible errors, and if you take care of that, and you are going to be perfect after some days, right?
Okay, sir.
Although there is much improvement in you, great betterment is there, okay, and the dedication is there, determination is there, and the focus is there, fine. And I
Okay,
can
sir.
see the good symptoms in you,
Thank
and
you,
on the basis of those symptoms I can predict your bright future, okay,
Okay,
in
sir.
terms of this language, and you are going to improve greatly,
Okay.
fine. And although that is not all, because I am going to ask you many more questions, but in this video that is all. And after a short break I will be right back in conversation with Mr. Hardik Pandey, okay, and by that time you can just take a short break, yeah,
Yes, sir.
fine. So that was all in this video. Thank you so much for watching this, and thank you so much for answering the questions to your
Thank you.
level best, okay. By the time we come back, let's take let's buy.
Okay, sir.